Hello everyone, welcome to another Blu-ray unboxing video. Today we have the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for Fast X. I will be giving away the digital copy. If you'd like to win it, just follow these instructions on the screen. And yes, this is indeed the 10th Fast and Furious movie. 11 if you count Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, this movie, oh boy. As you can tell, I'm a big Fast and Furious fan. I've been a lifelong fan, actually. The first Fast and Furious movie was actually the first DVD I ever owned back in the day, back in like '02 or whatever. I don't know. I was like 6 or 7 years old when I first watched it. And yeah, I've been, along for the ride ever since. And to me, the peak of the series was Fast 5. You could even say Fast 6. And of course, after Fast 7, everything kind of started going a little downhill, not a little, actually. At this point, it's gone downhill dramatically. I didn't totally hate this movie, though. It is my least favorite of the core movies. I still think Hobbs and Shaw is the worst out of the entire series. To me, it's just so totally generic. It's, like, so forgettable. Not a terrible movie or anything. It's just, at least with this movie, I can, like, turn my brain off and have fun. Where Hobbs and Shaw was just so generic, and it had so much potential to be something much better, at least in my opinion. Maybe you loved Hobbs and Shaw. I don't know. But yeah, Fast X, of course, this is the first part of maybe a trilogy. I don't know if Universal has decided on that yet. It's supposed to be a part 1 and 2, but now I think they're saying it's going to be a trilogy. I don't know. They're just going to keep making these movies until, I don't know, they have to stop the Earth from blowing up. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, this movie wasn't totally terrible. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it, for the most part. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Directed by Louis Leterrier. I'm not sure how you say that. The guy that made The Incredible Hulk, another Universal movie, which I think is underrated. I like The Incredible Hulk. But yeah, it's just after Justin Lin decided to just step off this project, I knew something bad was going to happen. I'm like, that's not good. Like, he made F9, which a lot of people hated. I feel like I'm in the minority. I actually kind of like F9. I know that's crazy to say. I think I gave that one like a 7.5. But yeah, ever since Justin Lin left this, I knew this movie wasn't going to be good. So, yeah, I don't know. Of course, as a diehard fan, I have to get all the movies. So, of course, I bought this. And, of course, if you're not familiar, every time there's a new Steelbook, Best Buy, whoever designs these, actually makes them have the same artwork. Like, pretty much, they'll have the cast of characters, a car, the title, the spine will have the movie number, it'll say Universal, Fast X, and then there'll be a 10 or whatever on the back, and then the car again. This one we get a nice Lamborghini. I can't remember whose car this was in the movie. I'm totally blanking. I watched the movie once, like 3 months ago. But as you can tell here, I have some of them. Like, I want to make the collection. One day I want to buy like 2, 3, and 4 in this format, especially because they're just all generic looking. So, like, I have the first movie, the 5th movie, part 8, part 9 in this format. So, yeah, I definitely want to get the other ones to match this. Some of these Steelbooks, though, are hard to get. Like, they're very expensive on eBay and whatnot. So, maybe one day. I'm not rushing to, get a complete collection of this. So, here's one last look at the J card. I'm trying to look for features on here. Oh, here we go. Including scene breakdowns with the director. Yeah, it's not being very specific there. But, yeah, this movie's, man, this movie had problems. I did, like, a short review for this. If you go watch my Across the Spider-Verse review, I briefly talked about this one. I didn't have time to review this when I saw it. But, yeah, Fast X right here. Glossy finish. Again, these Steelbooks are all pretty much the same in terms of the design and the finish and everything. So, very nice. So let's open this up and not show the code. And unfortunately, the inside is blank. That's another thing. Because when they first made these Steelbooks, they were sort of generic. They were just re-releasing the first movies in this format. And then once the new movies came out, they wanted to continue the tradition, obviously. But unfortunately, the insides are blank. So, and then here's another code towards a free movie if you guys want to go ahead and do that. This is not for Fast X. This is for something else. Probably one of these if I had to guess. It's going to be for Universal title. But anyways, here's the inside, Fast X right there. I like the disc card. It's pretty cool. And then Blu-ray disc right there. Of course, Universal doesn't put shit on the Blu-ray disc. So inside is blank. So As a rating for the SteelBook, you know, some would say this is like a lazy design. I just appreciate the fact that they're still continuing to, you know, match all the SteelBooks. So I like that aspect of it. I think the cover's fine. I have no issues with it. You get all the main characters here, of course. So I'm going to give this SteelBook like an 8 out of 10. You know, it's fine. It's okay. Obviously, the inside's blank, but that matches all the other ones. So, yeah. But that's it, really. Fast X, not much else to say. There's other exclusives, of course. If you think this is boring, feel free to pick up a different one. And I ain't going to lie, I kind of like that they call the movie Fast X. It's the 10th one. Of course, you're going to call it X. So, but yeah, that's really it. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Leave your ranking of the Fast and Furious movies in the comments below. I'm curious how other people see it. Do you think I'm too hard on Hobbs and Shaw? But yeah, if you want to know my full ranking, I have a ranking on my Letterboxd account. I also did a ranking video a long time ago. I want to say it was when Fast 8 first came out. But I think that ranking is slightly different now. So just go check my Letterboxd. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.